The moment your eyes open, the battle begins. The alarm rings, cutting through the silence of your room.
In this very first second, you face the oldest enemy of human potential, the desire for comfort.
The bed is warm, the pillow is soft, the world outside is cold and demanding. Your brain begs you to stay. It whispers, just 5 more minutes. Do not listen to it. But you must remember the words of Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor who ruled the most powerful empire. Even he struggled with this. In his personal journal, which we now know as Meditations, he wrote to himself. He said, "At dawn, when you have trouble getting out of bed, tell yourself this truth. I have to go to work. As a human being, what do I have to complain of?
If I am going to do what I was born for, think about that for a moment.
A man with absolute power, who could have slept all day in silk sheets, forced himself to rise.
Why? Because he understood that nature designed us for action, not for rest. Rest is not the goal. If you hit the snooze button, you are starting your day with a defeat. You are losing.
You are telling your subconscious mind that your temporary comfort is more important than your goals.
This is a dangerous habit. Admiral William McRaven, a Navy SEAL commander, famously said in his speech, "If you want to change the world, start off by making your bed." It sounds simple, almost silly. But the wisdom is deep. When you get up and immediately make your bed, you win. You have accomplished the first task of the day. It gives you a small sense of pride.
It encourages you to do another task and another. By the end of the day, you have won many battles.
And if you have a miserable day, you will come home to a bed that is made. It gives you encouragement that tomorrow will be better. Now, let's talk about the biggest mistake humans make.
80% của smartphone users check phone của họ vào trong.
When you open your phone, you are inviting.
You see bad news, emails from your boss.
You are reacting to the world before you have even. Think of your attention like a cup of pure water. Checking your phone like dropping a drop of black ink. You start your day with anxiety, comparison, and reaction.
He interviewed hundreds of billionaires and world-class.
They protect their focus. They understand that the morning, instead of the phone, walk to the bathroom. This is not just to wake you up. It is a biological reset. It wakes up your soul. Tony Robbins, the world-famous life coach, starts every morning by jumping into a freezing cold pool. He calls it priming. He says you must train your brain that you are in control. When the cold water hits you, your body wants to run, but your mind stays. You are strong. You are teaching yourself courage in the first 10 minutes of the day. Go to the mirror. Look at yourself. This is a moment of truth. Steve Jobs, the founder of Apple, used a powerful technique. In his famous Stanford speech, he revealed, "For the past 33 years, I have looked in the mirror, and I asked myself, if today were the last day of my life, would I want to do this? And whenever the answer has been no for too many days, I know I need to change something." You do not need to be Steve Jobs to do this. Ask yourself, am I living fully? Or am I just sleepwalking through my life? This question brings clarity. It cuts through the noise. It reminds you of the Stoic concept, memento mori. Remember that you will die. It creates urgency. This is not meant to be sad. It is meant to make you value your time. You do not have unlimited mornings. One day, the sun will rise without you. Make this morning count. After the bathroom, find a quiet place to sit. Do not turn on the TV or music. Just sit in silence. Blaise Pascal, the French mathematician, once said a very profound thing about this. All of humanity's problems stem from man's inability to sit quietly in a room alone. We are terrified of silence, because in silence, we must face ourselves. We must face our thoughts. But the morning silence is where genius is born. Albert Einstein did not discover relativity on TikTok. Isaac Newton did not understand gravity while checking his email. They spent time in deep, quiet thought. Give yourself 10 minutes of silence. Let your mind wander. Let your ideas float to the surface. You might be surprised by the solutions that come to you when you stop consuming and start thinking. Now, prepare a drink, coffee, tea, or just warm water, but drink it like a Zen master. Thich Nhat Hanh, the renowned Buddhist monk, taught the art of tea meditation. He said this: "Drink your tea slowly and reverently, as if it is the axis on which the world revolves." Most of us drink coffee to get a caffeine hit so we can rush to work. We gulp it down without tasting it. Try to drink it with total awareness today. Feel the warmth of the cup in your hands. Smell the aroma. Taste the bitterness. Be fully present. If you can be mindful with a cup of tea, you can be mindful anywhere. You are training your brain to focus on the now. Next, pick up a pen and paper.
Not a computer, a pen. There is a magic connection between the hand and the brain. The billionaire entrepreneur Richard Branson carries a notebook everywhere. He says it is his secret weapon. I would not have built the Virgin Group without a notebook. In the morning, write down your thoughts. This is called morning pages. You do not need to write a masterpiece. Just empty your brain. Write about your worries. Write about your dreams. Write about the strange dream you had. Seneca, the great Stoic philosopher, reviewed his day every evening, but he also planned his day. He wrote, "Let us prepare our minds as if we'd come to the very end of life. Let us postpone nothing. Let us balance life's books each day. This is how you clear clutter. When you write down your fears, they lose their power. When they stay in your head, they are monsters. When you put them on paper, they look like words, and words can be handled and solved."
Start your writing with gratitude. It has become a Oprah Winfrey, one of the most successful women in history. She said, "Be thankful for what you." If you concentrate on what you don't have, you write down 3 simple things. I am alive. This shifts your brain from a scarcity mindset to if you start the day thinking about what you confidence attracts success. Anxiety repels it. In the book, The One Thing, Gary Keller argued, not doing 100 things, but doing the most important thing. Ask yourself this question: what is the one thing I can do today, such that everything else will be easier? Mark Twain offered a similar piece of advice. He said, "Eat a live frog first thing." The frog is your hardest, most important task, the one you are procrastinating on. Do it first. Do not check email first. Do not have a meeting first. Eat the frog. When you finish that difficult task by 10 a.m., you feel invincible. The rest of the day is easy. Now, let's talk about movement. You have been lying still for 8 hours. Your body is stiff. Your energy is low. You need to generate energy. You do not need a gym. Just move. Do 20 push-ups. Stretch your arms. Go for a brisk walk. Creating energy is a choice. High performers do not wait to feel energetic. They generate energy through movement. Tony Robbins jumps on a trampoline before going on stage. He knows that motion creates emotion. If you sit like a tired person, you will feel like a tired person. If you move like a champion, your brain will start to think like a champion. As you prepare to leave your house or start your work, consider your outfit carefully. This is not about vanity. It is about self-respect. Tom Ford, the fashion designer, said, "Dressing well is a form of good manners. It is also a form of good manners." When you put on clean, crisp clothes, you are telling yourself, "I am a professional." Even if you work from home, do not stay in your pajamas. Pajamas are for sleeping. Dress for the person you want to become. If you want to be a leader, dress like one. Your outer appearance influences your inner state. This is called enclothed cognition in psychology. Before you step out the door, take a moment to practice negative visualization. This was a favorite technique of Epictetus. Imagine what could go wrong today. The train might be late. It might rain. Someone might be rude to you. This is not pessimism. This is preparation. The boxer Muhammad Ali did not train only for success. He trained for the punches he didn't see coming. When you visualize, you remove the shock. If the train is late, you are not angry. You say, I imagined this. I can handle this.
You remain calm while others are freaking out. This calmness is your superpower.
Finally, set your intention. An intention is different from a goal. It is about being.
A goal is, I want to finish this report. An intention is, I want to be patient.
Wayne Dyer, the self-help author, said, our intention creates our reality.
If you intend to be kind, you will see opportunities for kindness everywhere.
You are the architect of your day. The foundation is laid in the morning.
If the foundation is weak, the house will fall when the storm comes.
If the foundation is strong, built on discipline, gratitude, and focus, the house will stand.
You have the power to build a skyscraper today. It starts right now. Now that you have stepped out of your door, the real test begins immediately. You are entering the marketplace of the world. Everyone wants something from you today.
Your boss wants your time. Advertisers want your money. Distractions want your focus.
If you are not careful, you will be torn apart by these demands. You need a strategy to protect your mind. The modern world worships multitasking.
We wear busyness like a badge of honor, but this is a lie.
Elon Musk, who runs Tesla, SpaceX và Twitter, không hoạt động đa nhiệm. Anh ấy sử dụng time blocking. He focuses intensely on one specific area for a set time. He does not check emails constantly. When you try to do two things at once, you do neither of them well.
Confucius, the Chinese philosopher, said, the man who chases two rabbits catches neither. Stop chasing two rabbits. Pick one. Hunt it down. Then pick the next one. This creates a state of flow. Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi described flow as the secret to happiness. It is when you are so absorbed in a task that time disappears completely. You cannot enter flow if your phone is buzzing every 5 minutes. Protect your attention. If you are doing deep work, turn off the internet. Close the door. Be unavailable. Being constantly available is not a sign of importance. It is a sign of slavery. You are a slave to other people's needs. Warren Buffett shared his secret to success. He said, really successful people say no to almost everything. No is a powerful word. It is a complete sentence. You do not need to apologize or explain yourself. Every time you say yes to something minor, you are saying no to something major. Steve Jobs returned to Apple when the company was dying. He cut 70% of the products. He focused on the few things that mattered. He said, focus is about saying no. Apply this to your life. Cut the noise. Cut the gossip. Simplicity is sophistication.
As you move through your day, you will encounter difficulties. Plans will fail.
This is where the Stoic concept of the dichotomy of control becomes your shield.
Epictetus thought, some things are up to us, and some things are not up to us. You control your effort. You do not control the result. Imagine an archer. A controls the bow and his aim, but once the arrow leaves, he cannot control the wind. If he hits the target, good. If he misses, he is still calm. Do not tie your self-worth to the outcome. Tie it to your character and effort. However, the hardest part of the day is often dealing with other people. Humans are complicated. They have egos, they have bad days. You will meet someone rude.
Your instinct will be to get angry. You want to shout back and win. But listen to the wisdom of Viktor Frankl, who survived the Nazi concentration camps. He wrote, between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space is our power.
When someone insults you, that is the stimulus. Before you react, find the space.
Pause. Take a breath. In that pause, you are free to choose. If you react with anger, they control you. They have pressed a button and you jumped. Seneca famously said, anger is an acid that does more harm to the vessel. When you hold on to anger, you are drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. Visualize the person who offended you as a small child or someone who is sick. They are suffering. When you understand this, you feel pity.
not hate.
Be like a rock in the ocean. The waves crash against it, screaming.
But the rock stands still. Eventually, the waves must calm down around the rock.
Let's talk about anxiety. Many of us go through the day with a knot in our stomach.
We worry about the future. What if I lose my job? What if I get sick?
Mark Twain, the great writer, had a humorous take on this anxiety. He said, "I have known a great many troubles, but most of them never happened." We suffer more in imagination than in reality. Anxiety is a misuse of imagination.
You are creating a horror movie in your head. Stop the movie.
Come back to the present. Look at your hands. Are you safe right now? Yes. The future is a ghost. The past is a corpse. Only the present is alive.
During your lunch break, do not just feed your body. Feed your mind properly.
Most people scroll through social media while eating. They consume junk food for the brain. Chamath Palihapitiya, a former Facebook executive, warned us about dopamine-driven feedback loops. You are being programmed to compare your life with everyone else's highlight reel. Instead of scrolling, read a page of a book. Or just sit and watch the world. Da Vinci was a master of observation. He would sit for hours just watching birds. When you observe the world without judging it, your mind rests and recovers. If you feel your energy dropping in the afternoon, do not reach for sugar. Reach for movement. Your body was not designed to sit in a chair for 8 hours. Stand up, stretch, walk. Winston Churchill took a nap every afternoon during the war. He said it allowed him to press 2 days into one. Rest your eyes briefly. As you work, remember that perfectionism is a trap. It is fear disguised. Salvador Dali said, "Have no fear of perfection. You'll never reach it. Trying to be perfect paralyzes you. It makes you afraid to start or finish. Good enough and move on. The world rewards those who finish." Think about the legacy you are building today. Not the money, but the person. Jeff Bezos uses a regret minimization framework. He projects himself to 80. He asks, "Will I regret not doing this?" He chose to start Amazon to avoid regret. Ask yourself, are you playing it safe? Are you hiding your talent? Life is not a rehearsal. This is the show. There are no do-overs. If you fail today, celebrate it. Michael Jordan said, "I've missed more than 9,000 shots. I've lost almost 300 games, and that is why I succeed. Failure is part of success." Every no brings you closer to a yes. Every mistake is a lesson. If you are not failing, you are not growing. You are staying in the comfort zone. And the comfort zone is a beautiful place, but nothing ever grows there. Step into the discomfort. The diamond is just charcoal that handled stress well. Be the diamond. Let the pressure of the day refine you, not crush you. As the workday ends, prepare to transition. Do not carry the office home. Hemingway stopped writing when he still knew what was coming next. He did this so he could start easily the next day. Leave fuel in the tank. Clean your desk. A messy desk is a messy mind. Close your tabs. This signals to your brain that work mode is off and life mode is on. You are now ready to return to your personal life as a free human being. The sun has set. The working day is over. Now comes the most important transition. Many people carry the stress of the office into their living room. They are physically at home, but mentally they are still at work. This is a tragedy for your family and for your soul. You must build a border crossing between your work and your home. Imagine taking off your backpack at your door. Drop the weight. Leave the emails, the arguments, and the deadlines outside the door. Enter your home as a free person. Be fully present. If you live with others, greet them like you miss them. Your energy sets the tone for the whole house. Be the light. Maya Angelou, the great American poet, gave us a beautiful reminder. She said, "I've learned that people will forget what you said. People will forget what you did, but they never forget how you made them feel." Ask yourself, How do I make my family feel right now? Do they feel like a burden? Or do they feel like a priority? Give them your eyes. Give them your full listening. It is a gift. If you live alone, honor your solitude. Do not fear it. Do not fill the silence with noise from the television. Treat yourself like a guest in your own home. Cook a good meal.
Set the table. Respect yourself. As the evening deepens, prepare for sleep.
Prepare for the digital sunset. The blue light from your phone is harmful. It tells your brain it is still daytime. It destroys your melatonin. This is why you feel tired but cannot sleep properly. Bill Gates, one of the busiest men on earth, has a strict rule. He reads for 1 hour every night before sleep. It is his ritual. He says, "Reading is how I learn, and it is how I fall asleep." Replace the screen with a book. The screen agitates your mind. The book calms it. The screen gives information. The book gives wisdom. Now, before you close your eyes, practice the Stoic evening review. This technique is 2,500 years old. It was practiced by Seneca.
Sit on the edge of your bed. Close your eyes. Breathe. Replay the tape of your day from the beginning. Watch it like a movie. Ask yourself 3 specific questions. Question 1. What did I do well? Did you stay calm when the traffic was bad? Did you help someone? Celebrate these small wins. They build your confidence. Question 2. What did I do wrong? Did you lose your temper? Did you waste time on social media? Be honest, but not cruel. Do not judge yourself like a judge in a court. Be a scientist. I got angry because I was hungry. Tomorrow I will eat a snack. This is how you grow. You analyze without hating yourself. Question 3. What could I do better tomorrow? Visualize the solution. See yourself handling the same situation better. This programs your brain. You are rewriting the code of your character for the future. After the review, practice forgiveness. Forgive others who hurt you today. They are human. They make mistakes, just like you do. And more importantly, forgive yourself. You are not perfect. You are a work in progress. Carrying guilt into sleep is heavy. It is like sleeping with a rock in your bed. Put the rock down. Now, lie down. Feel the weight of your body sinking into the mattress. This is the moment of surrender. Let go of the control. The Dalai Lama calls sleep the best meditation. It is the time when you let go of your ego completely. You let go of your name, your job, your bank account. You return to nothingness. Sleep is a little death. And waking up is a little rebirth. Do not be afraid of darkness. Accept that the day is done. You cannot change it now. It belongs to history. Say to yourself, I have done my best. The rest is not up to me. Focus on your breath. Inhale peace. Exhale worry. The world will keep spinning without you. Trust the universe. You are safe. You are enough.
Congratulations! You have completed day 1 of your journey. You are not the same person who woke up this morning. You are 1 step wiser, 1 step stronger, 1 step closer. Rest now. Gather your strength, because tomorrow the sun will rise. And we will be here, waiting for you for day 2. The challenge continues. Good night and sleep well.